Time now for the Educated Retirement Show with your host, Jay Kaplan. Jay discusses reverse mortgages and can answer your questions at 951-922-3532. Call lines are open at 951-922-3532. And now, here's Jay.
And now, here's Jay. Anyway, it is Jay. Welcome, good afternoon, to the Educated Retirement Radio here on Black Friday and here on KMET 1490 AM, where we contemplate retirement, how to best prepare for retirement, and how to best stay happily retired. So today we are bringing back a pre-recorded segment later in the show of Phil Walker as a holiday gift. So I'll be doing this once in a while, not because I run out of things to say. As you know, if you've ever listened to this show before, I never run out of things to say. So, but because some guests are just so good that we need to hear them more than once. And sometimes if you bring them back, they're not as good as no, I won't say that, but they have different things to say on the next time they're on. So we'll do this once in a while. But today is one of 2 record store days of the year. So I just may be running out of the door here as soon as the show is over. So today we are going to eat lemon cream pie with Bruce Campbell in Fargo, proving that this is a country for old men. And we're also going to drink tequila on a lost weekend with Kukla, Fran, and Ollie. So, Sean, do you remember Kukla, Fran, and Ollie?
No, I can't say I do.
No, I didn't think so. I don't think you were, no, But anybody who might be, everybody who remembers Kukla, Fran, and Ollie should either have a reverse mortgage by now or be wanting to get some information. So they can get that information from me. They can call all day, all night, right now even, but I won't answer because I'm on the radio. 866-955-2233, 866-955-2233. Or take a look at drheckham.com or theeducatedretirementradio.com, or just email me, bestloantoday@gmail.com. And my day job, The Loan Source is the name of the company, NMLS 384465, and my Department of Real Estate number is 792-630. And today is Black Friday, and because it's Black Friday, you are shopping, or you're waiting in traffic, not listening to the show. Well, maybe you are if you're waiting in traffic. But you know what? The original reason for Black Friday was because the crowds were so many and so rowdy and would cause so many accidents. Scream in the background or something, Kathleen. Okay. And there'd be accidents and violence, and that's why it was Black Friday. But now, according to the retailers and other good people, it's Black Friday because this is the time that those retailers can get back in the black. So, you know, two sides to the same thing. But most importantly, or more importantly, is today is National Lemon Cream Pie Day. And Sean, this is somebody you might remember, but this reminds us of the famous Milton Supman. Milton Supman was also known as Soupy Sales, who was hit with over 20,000 cream pies. And I was going to have a cream pie thrown in my face either now or at the end of the show because it makes for good entertainment, but also makes for a mess. Now, of course, a mess on my face would only help me, but, because it's already a mess. But if you remember Soupy Sales, you remember Pookie the dog? No, Pookie the lion. And the dogs were White Fang and Black Tooth. I think I get the Pookie mixed up with a dog because of our friends Sandy, Rose, and Pookie from the Santa Fe String Swap Meet. And Pookie was a poodle? Poodle Pookie. So hello to them out there. Now, amongst the famous, since I'm not getting my face slammed with a pie, amongst the famous pie recipients on the what do we call them? The Milton Sutman show was Frank Sinatra, Tony Curtis, Mickey Rooney, Sammy Davis Jr., and Burt Lancaster, amongst so many others. But you know what else it is today? It's the National Customer is Wrong Day. So there's another reason for making it Black Friday. That's not a joke. Yeah. But in the meantime, be sure to jump over to the website, www.drheckham.com or www.theeducatedretirement.com. Be sure to look for the YouTube channel link about halfway down the front page. There's a whole lot there, including all the shows, the bits and pieces of the shows, the parts just showing me yapping, little snippets of good things from either me and or the guests, and there's just the guest sections too, if you want to get straight down to business. So lots of pages of professionally written information on my website also, which I didn't do, but they're really good. And a lot of things I did do, and a lot of videos that I've done outside of the radio too. So be sure to ask me for a free look of what's going on. The real simple answer of why you really want to do this, the cost ain't nothing. It's zero. And it's as long or short as you want it to be. And, you need to know what the options are. Knowledge is power. So 866-955-2233, 866-955-2233. And also, it's a few people's birthday today. It is Joel Cohen's birthday. And Joel jumped in 1954, and if his name by himself doesn't ring a bell, Joel Cohen is the younger of the Joel and Ethan Coen Brothers filmmaking team. So I think they're great. So I think, most of you probably have a favorite Coen Brothers film. Not Sean, anything you have that's a favorite?
I like this last one that they had on Netflix there. I forget the name of the Western.
Yeah. I do. With the Western thing at the beginning. Yeah.
The name is just...
I know. Well, I can always remember names. I mean, I can never remember names. I remember thingies. Yeah. So maybe, Kathleen, do you remember that Scrubs? That one? Buster Scrubs, wasn't it? And something else?
It's like the Tales of Buster Scruggs or something
yeah.
Or something along those lines.
Yeah, with all the short stories.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
So, and what was your favorite, Kathleen?
The guy in the bar? It was a...
No. What?
Oh.
Coen Brothers films.
Hudsucker Proxy.
Hudsucker Proxy is her favorite. I'll get to that again. And my favorite is probably what everybody else's least favorite is. And that's probably Barton Fink. I just think that's so cool. Anyway, Barton Fink. So anyway, here's what they did. It's Joel saved money mowing lawns to buy a Vivitar Super 8 movie camera. And of course, you know, J.J. Abrams made a movie about it. Well, no, I'm pushing things a little bit. I looked those up, those Super 8 Vivitar cameras on eBay today, and they go anywhere from $40 to $80. I think the 8mm was 8mm across, and the film, you know, went normally. I think the Super 8, it was done sideways, like the film was able to go down the film strip a little longer to make a bigger Anyway, so be it. Look it up if you care, any more than I do. So Joel met Sam Raimi while helping to edit The Evil Dead. And of course, I showed you this cover. This wonderful cover of Evil Dead not too long ago, huh? And yeah, it's actually well, there's a book in there, and the DVD is in there too. Anyway, that is a great one. And the Coen. Anyway, what I was going to say is Evil Dead. That's a great movie. You remember that, right, Sean? Evil Dead.
Oh yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah, I love that. I really, really do. And it's probably as funny as it is scary. So, but the Coen Brothers, the first one was Simple, Blood Simple. I remember getting that and thinking how neat that was long ago. That was their first movie, 1984. There was Raising Arizona, Fargo. Now, Fargo won an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay by the Coen Brothers. Best Actress was Frances McDormand. She won an Academy Award for that. And she is, as we might know, the wife of Joel Coen. So I don't know if anybody remembers Dark Man. That was a Sam Raimi movie with her and what's his name? I really love the looks of that. So the best original screenplay also for that, I think, on Fargo. Yeah. Now I'm going to show you something real special, and I might need I do need another light for this, but I don't have it. Like another light, like a cell phone light or something. Anyway, we'll try it without and see how that looks. I don't know if you can see all of this, but we still have these unwrapped as if there's some kind of a big deal about it. But I guess we thought, I don't know, that's not quite. But if you can see, well, it's hard to see. But there is a snow globe in there. We have 2 unopened ones, thinking these were going to be worth millions at one time. See? Huh? 2 of them. One is a snow globe with the wood chipper scene, and the other one is even bloodier. But, I mean, for somebody that likes snow globes, this is the cat's meow. So, no, I don't think that's going to work on that part of it. But, and going on, the Big Lebowski, of course, which I think I got a thing. Oh, yeah, the dude is right here. Right? We all remember that. That's become a real cult classic. And my personal favorite, Barton Fink, which is kind of, as slow moving as watching wallpaper roll off the wall or paint dry, which it actually has scenes of in it. And of course reminds me of Samuel Muncie. So Samuel, if you're out there listening, ever say hello. But Barton Fink, and it also had John Goodman, as a serial killer / insurance salesman. So how could you do better than that? Hudsucker Proxy, which my wife had mentioned earlier. Love that. That is our New Year's Eve movie. We have 2 New Year's Eve movies. Sometimes we can't get to both of them, but Hudsucker Proxy is one of them, and Radio Days is another one with good old Woody Allen. But I don't want to get it too much. But anyway, the screenplay for Hudsucker Proxy was written by Sam Raimi, and there was also a scene of Bruce Campbell as a newspaper man. And speaking of Sam Raimi, he is the one that did Darkman. So that's the connection to Joel and his wife, I guess. And he also did, he also did other movies like A Simple Plan, which we show you right here. Okay. And there was also, Bruce Campbell was also, he played a short role of a newspaper man in that movie. So I wonder, I have to watch it again this New Year's to see if that Oldsmobile is in there. Remember that Oldsmobile, the 1967 or whatever, yellow Oldsmobile that's been in every single Sam Raimi or movie that Bruce Campbell is in? It was the same car that went through time in Evil Dead 3 or whatever the other name was for it. Oh, brother, where art thou? With the Soggy Bottom Boys. Now, that Soggy Bottom Boys is not referring to us guys of reverse mortgage age. Okay, I think you know that. No Country for Old Men won Best Picture, Best Director, Best Supporting Actor for Javier Bardem, and Best Adapted Screenplay by guess who? Yeah, the Coen Brothers. So let me say hello to Pat and Michelle, who are watching on Facebook right now. But I also wanted to throw in that this is a little different, but the Coen Brothers also wrote or was a part of the writing team for Bridge of Spies, and they were nominated for it. So pretty cool. I mean, there's some talent there, and there's some very I don't know, it just, between the two of them, it's just beautiful, the movies they make, whether it's a comedy, a drama, even True Grit. Oh, forgot to show you at least a soundtrack from Fargo and Barton Fink. And if you haven't seen Barton Fink, it's pretty interesting. But we'll go on, because it is also Viola Smith's birthday today. And today she turns 107. So she is even older than I am, and boy, do I like that, when people are older than me. And I've said before, if you ever find anybody out there that's older than me and fatter than me, then that really will make my day. So Viola, how would you pronounce her name, Kathleen? Viola. Viola is a lifelong drummer who was in her day, which I guess this is still her day, she was called a female Gene Krupa. So considered the first professional female drummer and the fastest. And she performed at President Truman's inauguration, and I didn't. She played with Ella Fitzgerald, swing bands from 1920 to 1975 full-time, and continues to perform today. She actually is, she's a member today of the Costa Mesa Forever Young Band, and she actually was a winner of the original amateur hour sometime in the 1930s. I tried to find out the exact show. Couldn't yet, but that is okay. I mean, I also read earlier today that the oldest person, it said oldest woman, I think, I read it on Google, oldest person in America died today. And she was 114. So on this week, on this day in history, Ray Milland won the Best Actor for Lost Weekend. And if you don't remember Lost Weekend, I think you do now. Anyway, also had a dream sequence of Salvador Dali, which also did the one for Spellbound. With the theremin for Forbidden Planet. And before we go here, because we're just about to, Kukla, Fran, and Ollie premiered on this day in 1948, and Fran Allison, Oliver J. Dragon, and won 2 Peabodys, and Bobby Darin recorded Mac the Knife in 1959. So, with a quick look at Three Penny Opera, from which Mac the Knife came from, we will say, hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and hang on for Phil Walker, okay? And talk to you next week.
Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock, mix and a mingle in the jingling feet. That's the Jingle Bell Rock.